Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today I have something a little bit different for you. So if you've been following the channel for the past 2 months or so, you'll know that we'll post a video, which I'll put here, of us trying to make our own little gym setup during lockdown. And if you followed Dylan on Instagram, you would have also seen that that gym setup that we had was in a gazebo, and the gazebo decided to fuck off one night in the wind. So we had to come up with some new idea of where we're going to put all the equipment. And by chance today, Dylan's literally just texted us saying that there's a unit on the back of his flat, like a garage, and the landlord's just told me he can have it, like totally out of the blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to go straight. What I'm going to do is I'm going to head straight over to Dylan's now, and we'll show you exactly what it looks like, because apparently it's a fucking shithole at the minute. So we've got a lot of work to do this weekend, and I thought, why not take the whole camera and vlog this whole thing. So yeah, let's go.
Right, so I don't know if anyone knows, but recently I've been like looking for like a garage to put all the gym shit that was in the garden, and there was one on just like literally about 2 minutes down the road. But like when I pulled up in the car last night, Jules pointed out that it says 47 on the side here. So like, and obviously our house is number 47. So we asked the landlord, and like, without knowing we've lived here for like a year, this is actually our garage. So me and Tyler are just gonna like clean it all out and put all the gym stuff in here. Now this is a little bit bigger, so it's gonna be better. Probably have like an actual kind of gym setup now. So what we're gonna do today is just show you the before and after. So if you'd like to just have a little look inside what we've got to clean up today. So the problem is, well, not the problem, but the one on Standard Road, the garage we're going to look at, it was like £12 a week, plus then the admin fee, plus it had no electricity, so I was going to have to buy like these like electric portable chargers that I found on eBay. But this one has got like a little bit of power in it, so that is much better. And the landlord's only charges like an extra 20 quid a month. So, and it's got an electric shutter. The one on Standard Road was like the shittiest wooden like. All it had was like you could literally probably just ply the padlock off and just like.
And it's a bit of a rough area, and it's on Standard Road where they are.
I think it was a little bit bigger, but I think it's going to be like a tight squeeze to get the mat in, but I think it's going to fit pretty perfectly. So just have a quick little look around, and then hopefully it's going to look perfect. Look what we've just realised. So this shitty fucking curtain here,
Held up by wire.
actually come over, do you want to have a little peek into the neighbour's garden? It's actually got, look how nicely he's done it. It must be a canoe. He's a fucking canoe. Got a fucking canoe, man. Anyways, look at this.
They're so much better than them piss stained curtains.
Literally. Really.
It's pronounced lit trolley.
Oh, right, general trolley.
Yeah.
If you know, you know. Literally
That's perfect.
Right, so we've done the B&Q for it. We've got floor.
2 bits of wood, mate.
Floor.
Four.
And hose, we need to jet wash the garage. And tape, why did we got tape?
Jules says, oh, we've never got tape in the house.
Alright, so we've got tape, which Jill said we never got tape in the house. And yeah, now we're going to go back.
We've got the graphic copies in the polystyrene.
In our man gear. Men at work. What? Alright, okay.
Just looking at you,
So we're going to go back, jet wash the garage. What else we got to do? Take all the other shit out that we've got to take out, like the brackets and stuff.
Oh shit, yeah.
And then put the dehumidifier in overnight. And then job's good.
Yep.
So then we'll carry on tomorrow, but we'll catch you when we get back.
Take a seat. You're in the presence of a real queen bee. What you get is what you see. I'm a goddess and a beast, a nightmare and a dream. Yeah.
Right, so that's it for the day. We've been on for how many hours? About 5. Was it 5, 6 hours?
1 till 7. 6 hours?
About 6 hours. Right, so we've been on for about 6 hours, but we did drive all the way to B&Q and we did stop for a Subway. So I suppose I took a bit of time out. We've stripped this to literally everything we could get out of it's been out.
Apart from these shitty curtains.
Apart from them shitty curtains which are going to get replaced. Probably tomorrow we'll get that done. We'll try and get that done
It's
tomorrow.
so weird, like, who would put a window in a garage to, like, the neighbour's garden?
Yeah, because that window goes to next door, so it doesn't really make any sense. So we've got the heater in, just down there. And then we've got a dehumidifier up there, in the hope that by tomorrow morning this is going to be as dry as possible, and then we can start painting the floors with sealant, and then hopefully painting one of the walls, which will be this wall with matte black paint. This wall's getting like replastered because it's fucked.
It's like a little bit, it looks like there's like damp leaking through when did you get that on record?
I think so.
This morning, it was a bit damp anyways.
So once this gets replastered, we'll paint this one too, but Dylan's going away soon, so we'll probably do that when he gets back. And then we can start putting all the kit in. So we've got the flooring to go in, which we bought from B&Q. We've got the matting to go in, and then we can get the bars and all the other shit in.
I reckon looking.
And then we're going to get a Union Jack flag somewhere and some other bits and bobs to make it look the part. So
It will look, man.
it'll look class.
It's going to take.
I just wish get it done.
That I had this earlier. I'm so
Yeah,
annoyed.
because we're basically at the end of the lockdown now.
And I go away now for like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's like.
It's going to be, it's not going to be pointless, but it's going to give us a good starting point for the get stuff and like build it up, hopefully. So yeah, we're going to carry this on in the morning. I'm going to probably edit this so it goes straight till tomorrow. And see you in the morning.
I see it's in the morning.
Early the next morning.
Oh, it's better than it was. Oh no. No, it's not. No, it is not. It's still very damp.
Right, so day 2 of the Union Jack Gym renovation, makeover, upgrade. We've just came into the garage. Dylan checked it this morning, so we've had like the dehumidifier going all night in this little heater, and it's like it's a lot drier than
the entrance. The entrance is actually dry. No,
Yeah.
like, just on your left hand side.
like it's a lot drier than yesterday. Obviously, like we had the focus. We had the jet wash on it yesterday, so it was absolutely soaking.
Yeah.
So and Dylan's had what, like nearly basically a full in a bit out of the dehumidifier.
Yeah.
So it's a lot drier, but the stuff that we're going to put down, like the sealant, the floor needs to be like bone dry, otherwise the sealant won't take or like bubbles up or something. So we're going to probably have to give it a little bit longer. Maybe.
I think another day, literally. I don't think
Yeah.
I can do out. I really don't. I don't know what to fucking do, man. I want to just get it dry. Is there nothing we can do, like, to get
A dryer.
like, a dryer?
A dryer?
Man.
So we're going to have a think, and then we'll have to come back to this, because like I said, this the sealant needs to be like bone dry when it goes on. Yeah. Right, so we've got a bit of a new game plan. Because the floor isn't as dry as we thought it was going to be after like last night, like we had the heaters on and shit, we're going to soak up as much of the, like, because there's like a little drain with like little puddles in it, soak up as much as we can with like rags, close the door but leave it a little bit open so we can get draft through, leave the heaters on, leave the dehumidifier on, and we're going to go out and get some matte black paint for the walls, and some lights for the roof, like LED strip lights, and then when we come back it might be dry enough to put the sealant on, hopefully, because it just, I mean, the sealant, it isn't like paint, it's just to stop moisture coming through the walls and the floor, So obviously when the paint goes on top, it doesn't bubble the paint and fuck the paint up. So the ceiling doesn't have to be like perfect when it goes on, really. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna grab some stuff now, clean the floor or dry the floor out, and then head out, get some paint and get some bits and pieces, and then we'll catch you up when we start fucking painting and all the other shit we need to do. Right, so if you can remember yesterday, we found these in the garage. We found a couple, didn't we? Like a couple of blinds.
Like 4 sets.
So we threw most of them away, but these ones just happen to fit this window perfectly. And obviously, we want to get rid of this like piss stain, like fucking blind thing that we've got going on at the minute. So I'll quickly show you how we're going to go about it, because we're going to do it a bit rough and ready, but it'll work perfect for this window. And we're just going to start by drilling holes in this metal frame. And then we're just going to use self-tappers, and we're just going to bolt it to this bit of wood here and then hang it down. So we'll show you what we're going to do now. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get a drill bit, which is the same thickness as this screw that we're going to put in the wall or in the frame. So I've just got a 5mm drill bit, which is about the same. And I'll just drill, would you reckon about there, on each side?
Well, the wood goes all the way across, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Then same on the other side.
I don't understand, right? That like, whoever used this garage before us, why didn't they just use the fucking blinds that they had just bagged up?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Instead of like
Putting this horrible piss stained curtain up.
put like a gate on it. Like, why is that even there?
I don't know.
I don't actually understand what's there.
Because we could take this off.
I just can't be bothered,
But
literally.
what's the point when we can just put blinds up for now? The thing, I don't know if I explained this yesterday as well, the thing that's a bit strange is like, this window in this garage is for next door. So it looks into like a garden that isn't connected to Dylan's flat, which is just fucking weird. So that's the main reason why we're going to take it down. So we'll show you how we're going to put back up now. There you go. There's the new blinds. When
How do you
Dylan,
make it? They're just right, what I mean is, I need like,
so the,
oh no, can that just stop?
is that it? Look at that.
That's meant that.
How much better does that look?
Literally 20 times better than it. 100 times better.
Yeah.
And like I was just saying there, the screws, because I went to Wixton with there to get the shit. And like, there was just 2 loose screws, and I just thought, oh, I'm not paying fucking 15 quid for a tub of 20. So we nicked them 2, and like, literally, we didn't think they were going to work, but like, because they've got the thread ends at like 3/4 of the way down, there's a bit of smooth in them, I don't know if you can see in the camera. But like, we didn't realise that the smooth is needed in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's perfect, literally.
For holding the blinds on. So yeah, there's the new blinds for the gym. And I will show you everything else we got, because we got another like load of stuff, like wires and stuff. We need to get lights, but like we went to B&Q and get lights, and the lights were expensive, and then Wix didn't have any, so we're going to order some off the internet, like LED strips to go across the roof. But yeah, we'll show you what else we got, because now it's time to kind of get some painting and that done. Right, so the next plan is we're going to try and brush the floor as much as we can, because this stuff right here, which is what's going on first, is like a sealant. So you use this for like car parks and shit before they paint the lines on, so to stop moisture coming through and fucking the paint up. So put this on everything, all the walls and floor and everything. It means that when we put paint down, it's not gonna like, the moisture's not gonna come through the walls and then fuck the paint up. So, but this needs to go on like really, really dry, and obviously the more bits that are on the floor, the worse it's gonna look. So we're just gonna brush as much of the shite out we can get now that it's actually like dried a fair bit. And then we're gonna put this on. Then once that's dried, which I don't know if we're gonna get done today, but we've got some black paint, masonry paint for the walls. So the plan is to have this whole room like blacked out, and then all across here on the beams we're going to put like LED light strips and stuff like that to try and give the room.
I still need to buy them. I still need to buy them.
Yeah, no, we still need to get them. So we're just going to try and get as much done as we physically can today. It would be best case scenario, we'll get the walls painted and we'll get the floor down.
Yeah.
we're not painting the floor. We're putting flooring, like
Yeah.
wooden mat. Wooden, was it? What is it?
OSB and then mat on top.
Yeah, OSB and then the rubber mats, obviously to take the pressure of the weights. So we ended up having to buy this as well, which is like a heavy duty paint roller for like the masonry paint. I don't know what the difference is, but it says it's heavy duty, so it must work. So yeah, we're just gonna get this all brushed up and then we'll make a start on paint.
Reese, let's go.
Dylan's using his 1960s sweeping brush to.
It's a mint brush.
Where the fuck did you get that from, man?
eBay, I think. Just to get the little bits of shit that are just like that you can't really get.
Yeah, with the yard brush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, really good.
So yeah, as soon as we're ready to kind of give you an update, we'll give you an update. Right, so as you can see, for the day, we're done. We're finished. Like we said, that wall's getting plastered, so we haven't bothered with this side of the room yet, because there's just no point. It's all primed, so it's fine for to start painting anyways. I'm at work tomorrow, so you're going to do the second coat on this. Yeah. It looks pretty good up to now, but there's some little bits where it's like faded a bit, or like, you can see like the brush marks.
Just like stack, like with the light, it doesn't look that bad when the sun's went down, but
so just to make it look a bit smoother and a bit like
nicer,
yeah. Dylan's gonna do a second coat tomorrow. Oh, some of the equipment's in for now.
Obviously, it's not where it needs to be. It's just
and some of the the flooring's in now. We'll see how it is.
Careful.
Obviously, we've got like Dylan's gonna be away for about 3 or 4 weeks.
3 weeks. I'll come home for 3 days.
So I'm gonna crack on with this as much as I can while he's away. And probably paint that wall with Jules.
Fucking soaking wet.
While Dylan's away.
Well, Jules was away for me for 2 weeks first.
By the time I get that done, shit.
I'll
paint it a little bit on my own. Yeah, we'll finish the video.
Alright.
We'll do it. So yeah, and then we'll start getting stuff in, but we'll end the video now and then we'll kind of give you an update on as it goes along. Don't know how many videos this is going to fit in.
It'll just be like a
little series.
Yeah.
So
there's a mural going on there. Jules is gonna.
Oh, we're gonna get banners.
I can't wait.
And
I just
pictures
can't wait.
and loads of shit. But yeah,
it's all a dream at the minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
All thoughts. Thoughts become things.
It does. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like the videos,
And then
see you
unsubscribe as well.
after the series is over. Yeah, and we'll see you in the next one.
Right, so quickly before we end, this is like a little post-credit scene here. This is the next afternoon now. I've been working on the garage again all day, whilst Tyler's been lazy. Not helping, no, he's been at work. But so I'm just about to show him what we've done since last night. And so this is Tyler's first look at the next day at the garage, which I'm actually quite happy with the progress so far. So let's see if Tyler is. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll go to work, and I think Tyler's probably going to keep updating you day by day. Maybe on his Instagram story, maybe put a little like video together of like little updates. So yeah, that's it for me. See you in the next one.